Let's go to the Civitas Metropolitano. A very difficult environment to go, a very difficult atmosphere to play in. Just ask Vinicius Jr., bro. Yeah, even if you think of dancing in this place, they may kill you. Atleti are a difficult team to play against wherever, yeah, in any arena, but in their own backyard, where you have 50 or 60,000 rojiblancos on your back, yeah, it ain't fun, lads. So, we once again prepare to do battle against Atletico de Madrid. This time in the Copa del Rey. We just faced them in the last episode to lift our first piece of silverware of the season in the Spanish Supercup. We previously faced them as well in the league, where we drew 1-1 with them at home. Even in the last game, 1-1 after 90 minutes, 2-2 after 120 minutes, and in the end, it took everybody to take a penalty for us to beat them 9-8 to win the Supercup. They're a very good team. This time we go away to the Metropolitano, the Civitas Metropolitano, and it's gonna be a very difficult game. Soon after that, you saw we have Villarreal, and then we may be going into February. But I do believe that if we somehow make it through Atleti, we may have another game in January. A crazy, crazy schedule, but this is the team that we have selected for today's game. We have Lamine Yamal dropping out of the squad through fatigue. We have Guido Rodriguez on the bench, and we have Ángel Alarcón involved, but only on the bench for now. Let's go to the Civitas Metropolitano. A very difficult environment to go, a very difficult atmosphere to play in. Just ask Vinicius Jr., bro. Yeah, even if you think of dancing in this place, they may kill you. Atleti are a difficult team to play against wherever, yeah, in any arena, but in their own backyard, where you have 50 or 60,000 rojiblancos on your back. Yeah, it ain't fun, lads. It really ain't fun, but we have to rise to the challenge. So let's see how we measure up today. If you go into the video, please do drop a like and subscribe as well. I'd greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate that. I also appreciate everybody who has been involved in the comments, with the liking, with the subscribing. Very close to that 1K mark now. So I tip my hat off to you guys for being involved. Yeah. Let's try to make it through the Copa del Rey round of 16 and make it into the quarterfinals. And once again, try to get a positive result against Atleti. Already, good start there, good block from their defense. Already our third time playing Atleti, and we're only in January. We still have to come to this place later on in the league, but for now, we are fully focused on this cup game. A very good run there from Frankie de Jong, who has run in, who's chipped the goalkeeper, and has found the back of the net to give us a lead and a lively start to this game. Very good movement from our midfielders and our attackers. I believe Lewandowski dropped a bit deeper to collect the ball. Frankie made the run off of him, slipped in the Dutchman, and he chipped Jan Oblak into the net. And he was already running off celebrating before he even hit the net. Look at that, the confidence from Frankie. And we lead at the Metropolitano. It's Cancelo on the ball. Oh, very good run there. Lewandowski running the channels well and holding the ball well. Here's Rafinha. Frankie de Jong on the ball. Very calm, very composed. This is very good. Very good play from us here, boys. I'm very impressed. And there's Joao Felix. Maybe he should have also went for the chip of a corner. Frankie out swinging right foot cross, headed away at the near post, and the header in the end there from Jules Koundé is wide. Some defending for us to do over here. Of course, we are expecting Atleti to create some chances at some point, and there's their first chance. Saved by ter Stegen. Thomas Lemar, the man who I believe gave Atleti a lead in that Super Cup final, the last episode, coming very close there to equalizing for them in this game. Antoine Griezmann seems like he's picked up an injury. Unfortunate for him and Atleti, but good news for us, because he is very much their danger man. Very good defending. We're so aggressive. Advantage played on as well there, but the pass in the end is cut out. And let's just see how this move breaks down. But I'd like to say that we've been relatively comfortable. Very good defending again by Jules Koundé. Solid at the back. Rock solid at the back. And a good pass as well to set free Rafinha. He has support here, Rafinha. And he will use Lewandowski. Played in behind there. Levy in some space, but will he have the legs to get away from the defender? He may not need to. Well, he actually needed to, but he couldn't. Collected by Balde. Very good footwork from the left back. The man, of course, who scored the winning penalty. Hey, we have the penalty. Speaking of penalties, a chance to make it 2. Oh, arms stretched out in front of him. Jose Maria Jimenez. Oh, you are guilty, bro. And a chance here from the penalty spot for Robert Lewandowski to get himself a goal, to get us a goal, to get us our second, potentially. Of course he will. 2-0 up at the Metropolitano. And boos ring through Madrid. Oh, beautiful scenes. Beautiful stuff. A well-taken penalty by Lewandowski. Simeone's losing his mind. We're flying. We're flying. And we've had total control of this game. You know, I always talk about control. And when I'm talking about control, I don't necessarily mean possession, right? Because, of course, we have had more of the ball. But I'm sure you've... Oh, mate, Ter Stegen almost killed me there, bro. But I'm sure you've seen that there are points where we don't have the ball, right? But I think we've been controlling them in allowing them possession in areas where they can't hurt us, right? And when we have possession, we pen them back and force them to defend very deep. But also here's a chance to do something with the break bet that we couldn't quite link up with Rafinha at that time. We're close to half-time. We're actually in stoppage time. And if we can just see this out to make it 2-0, and we will. Look at that. Very good covering at the back by Koundé. It's going to be 2-0 here at halftime. And I want to say that's the best 45 minutes we've put in all season. I want to say so. From a control perspective, from being ruthless as well with your finishing, I could not have asked for more. We're 2-0 up at the Metropolitano. And we have a real chance of going into the quarterfinals of the Copa del Rey. Is Rafinha. I mean, I'm liking this, but okay. He normally does that and then loses the ball. Very glad he didn't lose the ball that time, but here's Balde. Balde in the box, and... Oh, he just put it wide. He just put it wide. Alejandro Balde growing in confidence. Almost getting us a third. But now he has some defending to do here, and he's not defending it well at all. Atleti in the box. Shot saved. Comfortable for Ter Stegen. You see what I mean by even the shots that they're taking? We're allowing them to take shots from areas where we are comfortable with our goalkeeper making the saves from. So when defending here, of course there are times that we press, like now we're initiating the press. But... Oh, that was dangerous. But more often than not, when we sit back a bit, yeah, we just close off the dangerous areas. But here's Lewandowski. Oh, good play there. Brought down well by Joao Felix, who actually in the end found some space. It looked like there was no space to take the shot. But very good play from Joao Felix to maneuver his body and the ball around to get the shot away and get ourselves a corner. It is Frankie de Jong once again, and the header at the near post is Joao Felix, who is determined to get a goal against his parent club. We have not made subs as of yet, but we will shortly. I'm just liking how the team are playing right now. Here's Pedri. I mean, he has a run there. In the end, he tries to find Felix. Just a bit too deep for the Portuguese attacker. Balde to Romeu. Romeu to Pedri. Pedri finding Balde. Balde crossing it in and cleared by Soyuncu. We recollect the ball. Very good play. Keeping the pressure on. Rafinha. Rafinha loses it. And Atleti may break here. If we're not careful, they may break. And they may hurt us here. It's Thomas Lamar. But there's Jules Koundé. Koundé, in the end, not needed to do anything because there's Shrek. Yeah? Oriel Romeu. Absolute rock solid in the midfield. What a pass that is. And Rafinha's in. I don't know what happened there. Yeah? A mistake at the back for Atleti. But Rafinha! Should have been 3. I don't know what happened during that run. He took a terrible touch. And the shot is not really much better as he puts it wide. Time to make some changes. Rafinha, he'll be coming off. He'll definitely be coming off. We will bring on Ferran Torres and we'll bring on Angel Alarcon, yeah, for Joao Felix, who once again hasn't been all that great. Ball played here to Lewandowski to the middle there, and Pedri had the goal, well, either side of the goal to aim for, I should say, but in the end, he put it in an area where Jan Oblak could make the save. Another corner here, and there's Oblak again with another save, and Oblak again with another save, but then it's in the net. Jan Oblak, crucial double save, but in the end, a ricochet off the defender. Is that Koke? It ricocheted off Koke into the net. It's an own goal, and it's 3-0 for Barcelona. How lucky could we get? Wow, this really is our day, boys. Really is a day to remember. We're going to bring on Gavi. We're going to take off Lewandowski, give him the rest that he needs. He's no longer needed. We're going to move things around a bit, put Torres centrally, Alarcon on the right, Gavi on the left, and we'll bring on Guido Rodriguez and tell Romeu to be a bit more defensive. So we're playing with 2 defensive midfielders in there with Pedri. So let's just see the game out. Koundé to Cancelo back to Rodriguez, just passing the ball about here, very patient with it and playing through that Atleti press. Very good passing, very good build up here from the boys. Pedri, Cancelo slowly advancing up the pitch. Cancelo now finds Alarcon, this one playing on the right hand side, and he tried to slip the ball into that gap. He couldn't quite do so. But this is going to be our most impressive win of the season so far. Firstly, considering the caliber of team that we're playing, very good tackle by Cancelo. Considering that we drew with them the last 2 times we played them. Yes, we beat them on penalties, but in the end, it was a draw right after 120 minutes. Considering that we're playing away from home. Considering all these factors, this is by far our best performance of the season. And I am very, very happy with that. We knocked out Atletico Madrid and we finally beat them within the allocated time for the first time this season. After 2 tough games against them, this time in their backyard, it surprisingly proved to be our easiest game against them. I guess they weren't really going to take this cup seriously. Maybe they're more focused on the league, because don't forget they are just behind us in the league as well. They are of course in the Champions League as well. So their season is not done by a long shot. In the quarterfinals, we have been drawn against Athletic Club, the only team to beat us this season in Spain. So another tough team. Another team where we really have to prove ourselves, and we actually checked the calendar, and yes, boys, that game is going to be in January, which means we're going to have 9 games in January. Wow! Looking at the league, we currently sit top. Of course, like we mentioned, Atleti are just behind us, only 3 points behind us. Athletic Club as well are only 6 points behind us. And we face another tough team here in Villarreal. They had a brilliant start to the season, but they kind of fell off. Recently, their form is all over the place. They have a loss, a win, a win, a win, a loss. So they're kind of hot and cold right now. So we're looking to take advantage of their indifferent form. Now, as far as the team we have selected to play this game, it sees Guido Rodriguez come back into the starting 11, and so does Lamine Yamal, starting at right wing after getting that rest in the cup. So we're hoping he'll be fresh, he'll be ready, and he will make an impact in today's game. We are at home against Villarreal, a team that we drew against early in the season. We drew at De La Ceramica. So now at home, we hope to get all 3 points. We still have the best defense in the league. And Honestly, that basically is down to Kunde and Araujo. Like, as a centre-back pairing, they have been immense, bro. Right? I mean, of course, Cancelo is not the best defender in the world, like you saw in that instance. So I'm sure you guys have seen many situations where Kunde has to come out right back to cover him, right? But Cancelo's qualities really shine when we go forward, when we retain the ball. You know, he essentially comes into midfield and provides like a double pivot with Oriol Romeu or Guido Rodriguez, right, with a defensive midfielder. That's very good play there from Pedri. He just nicks the ball off of him there, and we may be in here. A mistake from Villarreal. Can we punish the mistake? Pedri cuts in, and he scores. Refreshing to see us punish the opposition for their mistakes for once. Because, yeah, we've made quite a few mistakes in possession as well early in the season, especially, where we gifted goals away. And that was an instance of the opposition doing the exact same. Crossed in, headed on, and it's in. Flag stays down. Okay, 1-1. Villarreal respond instantly, basically. And it's crossed in, headed on, and I'd say that's poor defending. Just poor defending there. Just got on the wrong side of his man. And they're back into the game now. Our performance in this game hasn't been great. It's definitely not as good as it was against Atleti. I'm not too sure why. But again, we haven't had the same control, or even close to the same control that we had in that game. But here's Lamine Yamal. Good play from him. Finds Lewandowski. Lewandowski has support here in Frenkie de Jong. Frenkie de Jong is in the box, and once again, Frenkie de Jong is breaking through into the box beyond our striker, just like he did in the previous game, to get on the score sheet. This may be something to note. It may be something to note. Lewandowski this time playing provider again. Interesting. And we respond immediately as well to retake the lead. And oh my goodness, they're making mistakes, boys. They're making mistakes in that midfield. We're kind of playing on the counter-attack in this game. Not really what we want to be doing, but Villarreal, of course, as well, they want to keep possession, right? So these are two teams that really want to have the ball. And for this first half, I'll have to be honest, they have had more of the ball, and they've made it uncomfortable for us at times, but we have been very, very ruthless on the counter that time, unable to break through the Villarreal defense. Close to halftime. A lead here would be nice to have, you know. I don't think it's necessarily gonna mean we will win the game because there's still like 45 minutes left, but this game is very tough, bro. It's a very, very tough game. Yes, Pedri to Lewandowski. Again, space opening up at the back here with the run from Joao Felix. Lewandowski ignores it. I don't know why, but he ignored it. We still have the ball though. Pedri, that surely is a foul, ref? No? It's full time. No, it's halftime. Kinda wishing it was full time, but no, it's halftime. It's 2-1. It has to be better in the second half if we want to make it till full time with a lead. We go long. Brought down by Lamine. There's Pedri. Guido tries to find Joao Felix, who wins the header. We retain the ball. Good turn by Frenkie de Jong. Good pass by Frenkie de Jong. Not a good touch by Lamine Yamal. Still have the ball though. Frenkie. Very difficult to dispossess. Frenkie de Jong. Plays it to Balde. Balde crossed in first time, headed away. Lewandowski trying to get involved, but does not win that header. Now Villarreal may break. It's Parejo. Oh, Parejo plays it there. Pate is Balde. Aware, intercepted, and continued his run. And played in by Joao Felix. And the finish from our left back is brilliant. The man who intercepts the ball, plays it off, continues his run, recollects the ball, I'd say finishes brilliantly, but it's kind of lucky because the keeper got a hand to it. Not a strong enough hand, but credit to Alejandro Balde, who created that move. He initiated that move, and in the end, he finished that move. It is now 3-1 against Villarreal, and we are in a much more comfortable position. So comfortable that I'm thinking of making some changes. Yeah, let's take off Frankie. Let's rest up Frankie de Jong. Let's bring on Xavi, and let's bring on Ilkay Gundogan. We have Atleti Club coming up next in the quarterfinals, a game that we didn't really know was coming this soon. Again, this crazy January schedule. So we're going to have to make some rotations for that, keep the players as fresh as possible. So some players are going to have to play in some unorthodox positions. But it's just for the sake of the team. Saved there by ter Stegen. Gavi, very good turn. Finds the space and finds the pass. Ferran loses the ball. Space has opened up here. Caught off guard, crossed in, and comfortable save for ter Stegen. Just need that final whistle now. Gundogan to Cancelo. Cancelo played it in there, lost it. Oh, good defending there from Joao Cancelo. Gundogan loses it. Okay, we need that final whistle, boys. It's going to be 3 points here against Villarreal. And don't let the scoreline fool you. This was a tough game. This was a very tough game. It's a game where I'm not overly impressed with the performance. You know, we had to play a different kind of way. We had to play on the counter-attack for most of the first half and sometimes in the second half as well. But in the end, it's 3 points and we stay top of the table. Atleti also won, so they stay 3 points behind us. And Atleti Club are in third place. And that's who we will be facing next in the Spanish Cup. Big game to potentially make it into the semi-finals of the Spanish Cup against a team that have beaten us early at this season. This is how they set up with 3 wins in a row in their last 3 games. They are a very good team. They are in very good form as well. And like we've previously mentioned, the only team in Spain to beat us. They beat us in our own ground in the league. So we're expecting a very, very tough game here against Atletico Club. This is the team that we will be going with. We're going with ter Stegen in goal. We have Balde, we have Araujo with Christensen, and we have Cancelo. In midfield, we have Romeu, De Jong, and Gundogan. And up top, we have Alarcon. Starting, we have Torres, and we have Rafinha. So some changes have been made, but I still believe we have enough quality in this team to beat Athletic Club. Again, tough game coming up, but I have faith in the boys that they can win this game and send us into the Copa del Rey semi-final in what is now our 9th game in 4 weeks. That's why you're seeing all kinds of rotations, all kinds of starting 11s. We're starting on the back foot here, not a great sign. Oh my goodness, what's going on? Araujo, wake up! Big save from ter Stegen. Oh my goodness, another save. Oh my god. Bro, did the boys forget to eat their breakfast or something? What's going on here, lads? Oh, free kick for Athletic Club. What? Why? Could be dangerous. It's put into the mixer. It's kind of cleared, but not really. They still have it in the box. It's a shot, and it's wide. Let's remain calm. Let's just say, you know, it's like a terrible spell in the game. You know, we are kind of nervous. I don't know why, but we'll grow into the game. I'm trying to give the boys the benefit of the doubt, but we can't seem to get out of our own box right now. Play the football we've been playing all season, boys. Like, I know we've made some rotations, but the backline is basically the same, bro. It's only Christensen in there for Kunde. That's it. But nobody can pass the ball. We can't even play through the second phase of play here in the midfield. It's looking bad right now. It's looking very, very bad. But we could still punish them, maybe. Here's Rafinha in space. On the ball, gets away from his man, into the box. Rafinha plays it centrally there, and it's blocked, and we have a corner. Terrible start. Awful start to this game. But we may be growing into it now. Corner claimed by Unai Simon. I mean, the only positive is we haven't conceded yet. That's the only positive from this game so far. He goes long, we should win that, and Cancelo does. Frankie de Jong brings it down. Here's Balde. Balde towards the middle there. Oh my goodness, very good touch by Gundogan, and plays it to Rafinha, and we take a lead. Never mind the tiki-taka build-up, we're going long, mate. Yeah? Going long to Gundogan, who chests the ball down brilliantly, slips in Rafinha, and he's actually clinical. We take a lead. It's an undeserved lead, but we do take it. 1-0 to Barcelona. And breathe, and breathe. Okay, let's keep our heads now. We have a lead. You know, we found ourselves in a very fortunate situation. You know, completely against the run of play. But let's hope that this now will switch up the momentum. Here's Frankie de Jong now, finding a bit of space to potentially take a shot. He did, but couldn't find the target. I mean, Bilbao must absolutely be kicking themselves for the brilliant 20 minutes or so they had to this game, where they had so many shots, but let us off the hook, you know. But hey, that's their problem, fam. Yeah, we're not involved. Our job is to kill them off. And can we do that? No, we cannot if Ferran is going to be passing the football like that. We're close to half-time, and despite being the second best team in this game, we may have a lead at half-time, boys. Well, we have to see this out, because this is looking very, very dangerous. And there's Inaki Williams, and he is in, and it's gonna be a save by Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Again, and again, and again! But we need it at halftime. Can we wake up in the second half, boys? Please, please. Oh, intercepted. Played in Alarcon. Ooh, space, shot, saved. Stung the hands of Unai Simon. Kind of playing with the counter yet again. Not that we want to, we kind of being forced, boys. Our ball retention has been awful in this game. It's just been awful. So we may have to make a couple of changes here, lads, if we want to really improve our situation. So we're going to bring on Lewandowski. Ferran has not been great. So we're going to bring on Lewandowski, potentially get a second goal, because I have a feeling they're going to score with how we're playing, you know. So we'll also bring on Xavi in there, try to keep the ball a bit better and be a bit more progressive. Here's Lewandowski, very good play from him! And he wins a foul. Could be a dangerous one, could be. Is it? It's a red! Yuri Berchiche is sent off. Just what we needed. Catching life, yeah, a bit of luck. Very good play from Lewandowski, very smart play from the centre forward, and now we are up by a goal and by a man. And here is Rafinha, and now with them still committing bodies forward, and us continuously playing on the counter-attack with the pace of Rafinha and the clinical edge of Lewandowski, we may be very dangerous, and we almost found a way there, but Xavi... Oh, wow, the footwork from Xavi is actually ridiculous. Play here, Rafinha! Oh! Golazo! What is that? Oh, wow! What a hit from Rafinha that is! The power on that was ridiculous. Rafinha gives us a 2-0 lead. And that surely is that, boys. Down to 10 men, with Barca leading 2-0. The score finishes 2-0. After what can only be described as a Rafinha masterclass, we were awful. We were awful. I'll put my hand up and say that to you now. We were awful in this game. We win. You win. You can't always win pretty. You can't always be the better team. And Bilbao, credit to them, they are very, very good. But we come to the San Mamés and we leave with a win. We are on deadline day, and let's just take a look through all of the transfers that have happened. Real Madrid have signed Trent Alexander-Arnold. Despite sitting in like 4th or something, yeah, these men are angry, bro. Yeah, they saw us out here, fam, being top of the table, and they're like, nah, we can't let that happen. So we're expecting a big second half from them. A lot of big transfers have gone through. You have Nuno Mendes going to Arsenal. We have Oyarzabal to Bayern. We have Alphonso Davies to Newcastle. Wow! Marcos Llorente leaving Atleti could help us, you know. Some unusual ones as well, like Konate to Monaco, Rafael Varane to Napoli, good move for him actually. David Alaba leaving Real Madrid to Manchester United. Madrid signing Ciro Immobile. Interesting. We have Rafa going to Manchester City, Gerard Moreno leaving Villarreal for Sevilla, Acuna leaving Sevilla for Man City. Bro, a lot has happened, yeah? Just know we haven't really been all that involved. We've only made one transfer. And I was thinking of potentially signing a centre-back, like on loan or something, because, of course, in signing Guido Rodriguez, we sent Inigo Martinez the other way in a swap deal. No money, just a straight swap. Other than that, we have loaned out a few youngsters, but we haven't been that busy. And that's me thinking of bringing in another centre-back. But I think we are good. I think we're good. We have 3 senior centre-backs. You know, we have Araujo, we have Koundé, we have Christensen. We also have Marcos Alonso in an emergency who can play there. I mean, in a real emergency, we can even play Guido, or we could play Romeu, and we could also promote some youngsters. So I was thinking that I think we're fine for now. We're not going to make any other signings. So thus us ending the deadline with that business done. Not much movement here at Barcelona, but again, it's all about keeping it realistic. And we move over into February. Finally, January is done. The next game is against Alaves, and we'll quick submit away from home with that 11. And it's a 3-1 win in La Liga EA Sports. The goal scorer as well. We actually went a goal down to Haji. A brace from Joao Felix. Both equalized and gave us a lead. And finally, Robert Lewandowski in the 73rd minute got his 3rd goal. Unsurprisingly there, man of the match is Joao Felix. And again, despite us not having the best performances today, we've picked up wins and we stay top of the table. But again, Atleti stay only 3 points behind us, and Bilbao still only 6 points behind us. Yeah, I don't know what's going on at Madrid. They're in 4th, and it's not looking great over there, but we saw the signings they made, right? So we're expecting them to be a real force in the second half of the season. In the semi-finals, we've drawn Albacete. I don't know how they made it here, bro. I can't lie. Let's actually look. In, well, the other semi-finals is the Real Oviedo against Osasuna. Bro, we should be winning this. No questions. We should be winning this cup. Albacete actually beat Real Madrid. Oh, so then they could be a problem. They're a second division side, but they beat Madrid, you know? An upset. But no, upsets end somewhere. Yeah, your little fairy tale is dying! At Barcelona, we face them in the semi-final. Of course, there is a 2-legged semi-final. So we'll face them again later on in February. Then we have Granada, we have Celta, and then we have Benfica coming up. The Champions League, baby, restarting in the round of 16. We need to be better, though, because we were absolutely unbelievable against Atleti. But then after that, we weren't good. Not good at all. So you have to be better. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Drop a like on the video if you have enjoyed it. And please do subscribe as well. I greatly appreciate that. I've been Quickie Crusher. I'll see you guys next time.